not easy. Um, but I would actually say the biggest barrier really is knowledge. Um, there's a lot of knowledge on how we used to do things, and that's kind of lost. So the knowledge and the education out there is around using these large centralized systems. And in terms of brewing, it means using malt from these centralized systems and using hops from these centralized systems. Um, so, and as you step away from that, the common refrain will be, oh, you can't provide consistency, and oh, there'll be too many challenges, and oh, you can't mold heritage grains, they perform really badly, and all of these things. And in my mind and from my experiences, that is actually due to a lack of knowledge about using these alternative systems, be it grains or be it hops, is that we're used to and very familiar with really high level of knowledge on the centralized, linear, non-circular economy. Once you start going into the circular economy, the knowledge base is much smaller, and that's a challenge. You need to re-educate maltsters. You need to re-educate, or maybe not re-educate, but you need to push for the criteria that you want out of your local grains and out of your local maltster and all of these elements. So there's an important differentiation there, and you'll get barriers along the way of people saying, "No, I can't do it. It's too hard. It's not worth it. That won't produce a good grain." And you have to be convinced to actually get a maltster and get a farmer to grow them and say, "No, I want these grains. I want this to be local." Um, and you probably have to put your hand in your pocket for it as well.
Mm.
So not only are you taking the risk, you're also taking a financial risk. So those to me are kind of the two big barriers, really. And the financial side is the economies of scale on these large centralized linear systems. They do produce cheap malt, and that's just a reality of it. So you're not going to be using the cheapest malt out there. So you need to build that into your business model and how you operate. The opportunity is that you have a local product and you've got something with flavor and you've something differentiated from your neighbor, from different countries in the world, which I think is very important.